Hi everyone, my name is Komaldeep Kaur and my roll number is PC03. Today I will be presenting my Power BI dashboard on the Air Quality Index, which provides a comprehensive analysis of air pollution trends across various cities in India. The objective of this dashboard is to assess the air quality levels, identify cities that are heavily polluted or relatively clean, and understand geographical and temporal patterns in AQI levels. This dashboard serves as a tool for promoting awareness and supporting data-driven decisions. And this is the data which was okay. Yeah, so this is the data which was available on kaggle.com, and here we can see the columns and variables that are taken in, and I have changed the format of date over here, and decimal, text and everything. And this is the AQI bucket, which tells us whether it is severe, moderate, the level of AQI. Now let's see what I'm trying to achieve with my dashboard. So yeah, the purpose of this dashboard is to simply simplify the complex data which we just saw related to air quality and make it actionable for stakeholders, including policymakers, environmentalists, and it focuses on key pollutants, carbon monoxide and nitrogen oxide and sulfur dioxide and PM 2.4, 2.5, just particulate matter. Now, through this visual analysis, I aim to identify, the most polluted cities and least polluted cities and track the changes in AQI over the years and highlight the geographical trends related to it. Now, this data we saw in the data view also, and this is what we are saying is report view. Now, let's see what type of visualizations I have chosen for making this, such beautiful and attractive dashboard. Now, the first one which I have chosen is card metrics, card for key metrics. Okay, when I select this, you can see that here this thing gets selected, card new, right? So, this is the type of visualization which I've chosen. So, if we see here, the data I have added to it out of here is average of carbon monoxide, average of nitric oxide, sulfur dioxide, and PM 2.5. So if we saw overall of India, the average of CO is 2.25, then average of NO is 17.57, average of SO2 is 14.53, and average of PM 2.5 is 67.45. Now, these provide a quick snapshot, okay? So we don't have to go through the entire data. It just provides us a very quick snapshot of quality indicators of air, allowing us users to focus on the most critical metrics at just one glance. Now let's see the line chart. I've added it in page 2 for better understanding. So let's see this line chart for yearly trends. The line chart depicts the average of AQI by year. It shows a clear trend of air quality over the years, making it very easy to understand whether conditions are improving or worsening. Like in 2015, it was 212. Then the average of AQI in 2016 was 197. So average AQI is decreasing, which is good, but still there's a lot of scope in improving, And one thing that I like to add over here is that the color of backgrounds on every dashboard, it depends on you which color you want to choose. Okay, so we can go here, go canvas background and change the color if we want, like we can go blue or anyone. So for this particular I have chosen black with a 10% transparency. Yeah, so now let's see bar charts for city comparisons. Okay, so if we go through this, the top 5 polluted cities, this is the stacked bar chart visualization which I've chosen over here. So we can see that the top 5 most polluted cities are Ahmedabad and Delhi, Patna, Gurugram and Lucknow. And we can see here what I did is that in y-axis I added city and in x-axis I added average of AQI. So this particular number which we are able to see, like when I chose my cursor and kept it over here. So it shows me that city, Ahmedabad, average of AQI 452.12. And similarly, when I go to Delhi, it shows like this: Patna, Gurugram, Lucknow. Okay, so the value is changing and we are able to see it. Now let's go to the other visualization is for least polluted cities. So in this, the five most least polluted cities is Shillong, Coimbatore, Thiruvananthapuram, Ernakulam, right? Yeah. And the AQI we can see is as I'm changing my cursor, the AQI is also changing. Now the other visualization is area-wise AQI with a map visualization. It plots AQI levels area-wise, providing a very intuitive geographical representation of the air quality distribution. Like, see here we can see the legends also which are available over here, the bubbles which are showing us different cities, Ahmedabad, Delhi, right? If I go and click over here, now this is Lucknow. I am able to see average of AQI, carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxide, ozone, toluene, PM 2.5, everything of Lucknow. Okay, so I just have to select the city and because I've added in tooltips all these values. That is why I'm able to see it. See, even if we want, what we can do is we can see this in another page for better understanding. Yeah, one second. Yeah. So let's change the canvas background to black, transparency to 10. Yeah. Now this is my, what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom it a bit and select Bhopal. Okay, now I'm able to see Bhopal's average of AQI, average of carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxide, ozone, and PM 2.5. Because when I see over here in this visualization, I have added all these values in the tooltips of this visualization. Now let's go back to the dashboard. Now this is a slicer that I've added over here. Now, it helps us to choose if I want to see. Let's see, I'm from Chandigarh, so let's select Chandigarh. Now all those values have changed. You must have noticed it, right? So for Chandigarh, the average of carbon monoxide is 0.63, average of nitrous oxide is 10.50, SO2 is 10.16, and average of PM 2.5 is 41.13. And we can see that in 2019 it was 135.55 and in 2020 it is 71.40. And this also shows me the average of AQI of Chandigarh 96.50. And here I can see all the other values as well. Toluene, xylene of Chandigarh. Now we can use this slicer to go to any city. Kolkata, Mumbai, Ernakulam, Coimbatore, Chennai, right? And if I've not selected any city, I've not chosen this filter, we just have to deselect it and it will go to the entire India, right? Like it was before. The dashboard is now back to normalized. Now, if let's discuss the conclusion and observations from this dashboard. So the average CO level is 2.2.5 and 17.57 is average of NO. SO2 is 14.53 and average of PM 2.5 is 67.45. And average AQI by year, as we saw over here, it has improved, but there's still encouragement to do much better. See, it was 212 in 2015 and in 2020 it is 113.52. And for top 5 polluted cities, we have Ahmedabad, Delhi, Patna, Gurugram, Lucknow, and least polluted we have Ernakulam, followed by Coimbatore and Thiruvananthapuram. Now, in conclusion, this dashboard it highlights critical insights into air quality levels across India. It understands the urgency for action in cities like Ahmedabad and Delhi, while showcasing success stories from less polluted cities. These cities which we saw over here. The visualizations which I've created, it makes it very simple to identify trends, track progress, what's happening, not only for this data, but for many data which we can find on. Maybe you can try it yourself by downloading some data from Kaggle. Now, while the gradual improvement in AQI levels is a positive sign, addressing particulate matter pollution and implementing region-specific strategies remain very essential for achieving cleaner air. So this was one of the data that I selected for my project, and I'm very thankful for your time for listening to me. So thank you, everyone.